I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Roll call, Jesse. Brigham here. Then
Here.
Schmidt here. Peterson here. Bishop here.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Well,
Yeah, I'm sorry.
call to order at 7:00. The City of Grant abides by the Nebraska Open Meeting Act in conducting business. A copy of the Nebraska Open Meeting Act is on display in this meeting room as required by the Nebraska state law. It's on the south bulletin board. The mayor and the city council reserve the right to enter into closed session at any time during the meeting in accordance with the Nebraska Open Meeting Act, even though a closed session may not be included on the agenda. It is the intention of the mayor and the city council to take up items on the agenda in the order they're presented. However, we reserve the right to take up matters in a different order to accommodate our schedules. Anyone wishing to speak during public comment may be limited to 3 minutes per person with a limit of 2 individuals speaking per topic position. And you would need to come to the podium, clearly state your name and address for the record and the agenda topic you wish to speak upon. We are recording this meeting. Would everyone have a chance to review the agenda?
Move to accept the agenda for November, I don't know what day that is, November 28th, 2023.
Kimberly moved, Tierney second, that we accept today's agenda. Any discussion? Andrea, how do you vote? Yes. Sam?
Yes.
Tierney?
Yes.
Kimberly?
Yes.
Motion carried. Review and action of prior meeting minutes from November 14th.
I move to accept November 14th minutes and waive the reading.
Second.
Andrea moved, and Sam second to accept November 14th meeting minutes and waive the reading. Any discussion? Kimberly, how do you vote?
Yes.
Tierney says. Yes. Okay. Sam?
Yes.
Yes.
Motion carried. All right, communications, sir.
Yeah, so I did receive today, I'll start with this one, I'll hand it out for you. I did receive the agenda for, the NMPP annual conference that Carol, had talked about. She was here in her presentation. So I'm gonna pass that out to you now, and that'll give you time to think about it until our December meeting. And then it'll be on the agenda. That conference is in Lincoln. It is the 19th through the 21st. As you can see, the first day is, you can attend the reception with the sponsors, dinners on your own. The meat of the conference is on the 20th, Wednesday. And then the 21st, is a half day, you're out of there by noon. So really a good thing. They're gonna do an elected officials breakfast on Thursday morning. I think that'll be kind of fun if anyone decides to go. And then we'll have 3 speakers. And it is in Lincoln, so, well on that for a little while. I'll have it on the agenda for our December 12th meeting if we can make a decision then. And this would be in lieu of going to Lincoln for the Midwinter Conference.
All right.
Okay, not much going on. I did complete the majority of the business to business survey today downtown, this morning. I'm still stuck at 3 businesses that just are okay with not having a planner at this time. I still think we're probably gonna start pretty light, pretty conservative, maybe 2 planners per box at this time and see how it goes. I reached out to the company that is specializes in these type of planters, movable, self-watering, lifetime guarantee, no rot guarantee. So they're supposed to send me a proposal on 3 different color choices. They have a white that's their standard option that's paintable. So we could paint it red, white, blue if we wanted or whatever. They have a gray option and they have a black option. She's gonna give me the option on each 3 of those. The gray and the black are custom, so they're gonna cost more. I just don't know how much more this one. So, as soon as I have that information, I'll put it together. And it'll be on the agenda for you guys to review. And the number, the cost, where we're at with that budget. Still have quite a bit left over in it. But just a quick update there. Other than that, no news is good news, right? It's all quiet on the health front, so, things are going pretty smoothly. Jesse and I did interview, an office assistant. We did offer the position. We're waiting on acceptance of the offer before we go formal or live with that. Expect to hear back from her this week. And then hopefully starting next week, right out of the gate, so, get her going, so, yeah, excited about that, so. Tomorrow, big news, Southwest Nebraska Clerks Association is gonna be meeting with Grant. So that's cool. We get 15 now with Andrew?
No,
Still
it'll still
14.
be 14,
Okay.
including me.
All right, 14 including Jesse, so that's a good number, clerks around the area. They get to come to Grant. If we have time, we're gonna go up to the pool. I did have an update today. He has the stencils done. I just took pictures with my phone right now, but I'm more than willing, I can send it around if you want. Just don't open my Snapchats, there's stuff in there that's not good for your eyeballs.
You might explain some of these words here and there.
Yeah,
Probably the little Bambi he ran over his truck.
you don't have to have your phone, nothing, great, but you could send me those images.
So right now it's just the pencil, but
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, very cool. Nice. That's gonna look so cool.
and then
It's probably not very warm in there, though.
he has a little space here that he's plugging in to keep the paint from freezing, so, this would have to-
That's gonna be so fun.
So he'll be working on paints next, he said, so he's got all the stencils done, or all the outlines done. It's amazing what you can do with the projector. He said, you know what I really wish I had was those old school tabletop with the big lamp on top, you know, the old school projectors.
We had one.
Yeah, we did. I tossed it away. So, I think it's gonna be really cool and his goal is that he's continuing to work on it as he can, but getting the stencils done, he said was the hardest part, the outlines done.
Yeah.
For the animals was the hardest parts. The rest of it's just filling it in. So, good news there. Yeah, other than that, clerk's gonna meet here tomorrow. Hope to show him the pool. We'll take him up there. I know there's no water in it, but I know some of them were interested. As their communities are looking at either updating or putting new pools in their communities as well. So we'll talk about our process and how we did it. Kind of give them a quick tour. Looks to be still nice somewhat tomorrow. Thursday it's gonna get cold, but. And then they'll conduct the rest of their business here in the council chambers and, yeah, so that's really all I got for now.
Nice.
Everything else is in the agenda.
All right, thank you. Standing committee reports, Andrea,
I have none.
Kimberly,
I don't have any.
Tierney,
None.
Sam?
No,
Tree board did meet, but they didn't have quorum. They're going to attempt to meet on the first. This Friday, to attend the Western Nebraska Tree Board meeting, so that's the big wigs. It's at 11:30 to 1. It's like Chrissy Lamb, the forester, Herb Graham from UNL. it's all the bigwigs in forestry in western Nebraska, so. They wanna attend that meeting and see what it looks like when they hold, how they host a meeting and do it, so. And they sent us an invite, so, we'll get everything set up. I think right now we have 3 that are SVP, so we'll have quorum right now. Who knows by Friday how that goes? It seems like the sickness is going around, so, and then, yeah, that's really it, so.
Thank you very much.
Yep.
Financials, Jesse?
So I was gonna mention the annual report that was it has to be published annually within 60 days of the end of the fiscal year. So that was in the last newspaper. And then the September one, while I was doing the annual report, I realized that I had accidentally put the wrong total in the expenditures on the sales tax. I used the net amount instead of the expense for that month. So that is corrected in there so that you guys can see the corrected one. And then the October one's in there like normal, so. And I did get the transfers in there to kind of get the year started off, so.
All right, please note we accept the financials. Any in public comment? Okay, moving on to unfinished business, Jesse?
Ordinance number 23-10-01, an ordinance of the mayor and council of the city of Grant, Perkins County, Nebraska, amending section 5-201, registration, issuance of permit of Article 2, peddlers and solicitors of Chapter 5, business regulations of the city of Grant, revised municipal code, adding language concerning food trucks and providing when this ordinance is in full force and effect.
And this is the final version, so C and D are now worded again.
Thank you.
And this satisfies the Department of Ag's requirement, state's requirements, so.
Very good.
I move to accept ordinance number 23-10-01.
Second. Henry moved, Tierney second, that we accept ordinance 23-10-01. Any discussion?
You have to authorize the mayor to sign.
No.
Okay, perfect.
All right, Tierney, how do you vote?
Yes.
Kimberly?
Yes.
Sam?
Yes.
Yes. All right, motion carried. All right, action and discussion on acceptance of playground donation.
Okay, I was contacted, let's give you a little background on this, as I think I've mentioned it a time or two. I was contacted a while ago from the Jadens on a donation for some playground equipment. I quickly guided them over to Julie Cutlick at Creative Sites, as we've done work with her, and we're happy with what they did for us. If you recall, they did the playground, the musical equipment for the Marvin Stump donation in the park. So it wasn't an easy route to get here, but we're here. The Jadens navigated that water, treaded the waters, and we're very thankful that they are willing to think of us for this donation. Just a quick note, we hold the lease on the property. The only key element in there is that it's used for recreation purpose and open to the public. That's really the only 2 terms of the lease, and it's good for 50 years. Right now it's 1992. So we still got quite some time on that lease. After this, I will take your recommendation, it is yes, to, with your authorization to the county commissioners on December 4th. And it's more of along the lines to just let them know that this was a go from the city council, as we have a lease and we have the rights to place recreational equipment as long as it is open to the public.
This is very exciting. All the kiddos that live on that side of town don't have to go all the way across.
Well, it really is a benefit to that area, not only because, we have the golf season there, so it's gonna be huge for that. But we also think about the fair, we have soccer there, we have flag football there. So this is gonna get tremendous use, and I think I just can't say enough good things, and I'm
I
really,
know, it's so
really
exciting.
appreciative. So Nicole and Casey, if you'd like to say anything, the floor is yours.
I don't know what I missed when I stepped out, but
And don't feel like you have to say.
You don't have to.
You don't.
It's very exciting and it looks like it's gonna be,
I gave them the full package you
Wonderful.
gave me, so.
Very appreciative of this, very thankful that you guys were willing to do this for the town after that horrible loss that you've had. I talked to Ed earlier today, my only concerns were, can we legally say yes, and do we have the money? And it sounds like we have, both answers are yes.
Yeah.
So.
And, yeah, so what you'd be authorizing here is for, we already have it budgeted. I had it budgeted in capital outlay and we have it budgeted in memorial and donations. You're authorizing us to expend the additional $4,396 in our capital outlay, which you've already done through the budget process. As well as adding the safety netting. That'd be the other part of the project that we agreed to. Any questions?
Motion with the amount,
I mean, I would. Is.
I make a motion to accept the donation from Casey and Nicole Jaden for the amount of $60,000, and we will cover the remaining costs currently set at $4,396
What's the safety?
plus the safety net.
Second.
who was second? Sorry.
You said aye and I still didn't, the camera can't.
Kim.
Yeah, they sound the same when they have a cold.
We both sound like old smokers.
You said aye and I didn't look up long enough to see who said aye.
Sam moved and Kimberly second that we accept the generous donation of $60,000 from the Jaden family, and that the city of Grant will also be covering the main cost of $4,396 plus the cost of the safety net. Any discussion? Andrea, how do you vote? Sam?
Yes.
Tierney?
Yes.
Kimberly?
Yes.
Motion carried. Thank you very much.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. Thank you. Yep. So with that authorization, I will be presenting this to the county commissioners on December 4th. Again, it's more of along the lines. They already have a heads up. I was at their last meeting. I provided them with the same packet. I did that during communications with them, as I was not on the agenda officially. It had to come through here first. This time I'll be on the agenda informing them of your decision and the plan moving forward, that we plan to place the playground and move forward with the exciting times at the ball field.
Yeah, so,
And look forward to the many years of use.
yeah, what is the timeline we're looking at? Do you know, Ed?
Well, I would hope, once we tell Julie it's a go, we're still on the spring timeframe and spring install ready to go by May 1 for ball season. So I'll contact Julie in the morning and let her know that everything's a yes, so. And then she'll let me know.
Great, great. Thank you very much for all your hard work. Thanks to us. Thank you.
More than welcome to stay, but there's nothing else on.
you want me to stop in tomorrow?
Yeah, if you don't mind. Yep.
All right,
I'll try and, why don't you let me try and get a hold of Julie and maybe you can stop in when I have her on the line.
Okay.
That way we both can come through.
All right.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Action and discussion on resolution 23-102, signing of the year-end certification of the city street superintendent 2023. It's supposed to be 2024. Oh, it's year end.
No, it's
Never mind.
year.
I'm like, we're not done with it.
We can't do it for a year, we've already done it. No, it's year end.
Okay, year end. All right, and I think this is typical, what we do.
The resolution's authorizing you to sign it.
Okay.
You said it was to authorize her to sign it?
Mhm.
Yeah, so just by approving the resolution, we're good.
Okay.
So,
I'll move such action on resolution at 23-11-02 for the signing of the year-end certification of city street superintendent.
Second. Attorney moved and Kimberly second that we accept resolution 23-11-02. Any discussion? Kimberly, how do you vote? Yes. Attorney?
Yes.
Sam?
Yes.
Andrew?
Yes.
Motion carried. All right. Action and discussion on 2023 Nebraska Department of Transportation Maintenance Agreement Renewal. I think this is, again, the standard verbiage, no changes.
We will note that in the letter provided this year, it does look like there'll be some changes coming in the next fiscal year.
Okay.
They're adding a system preservation fee on there.
What?
System preservation fee, as well as the snow removal, so we will see this number go up. Oh, almost double.
We'll sign it. We'll
So
sign it.
what is that?
They were pretty vague in their system preservation definition, so, it has, I'm sure it has to do with their equipment and all of that other stuff.
Stuff they spray down
Yeah.
the day before and all that great stuff?
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Watch it for the stamps.
for this year, the amount is similar to what we've seen next year, that amount will change.
and at least we know so we can kind of prepare for budget.
For budget.
Yeah, way early.
Well, that's good.
I move to accept the 2023 Nebraska Department of Transportation Maintenance Agreement renewal.
Second.
Andrew moved, Sam seconds that we accept the 2023 Nebraska Department of Transportation Maintenance Agreement. Any discussion? Hearing how do you vote? Yes. Sam?
Yes.
Andrew?
Yes.
Kimberly? Yes. Motion carried. All right, action and discussion on resolution 009625, resolution for snow removal by the city of
I
Green.
know what you're thinking Ed. Your numbers got way off. The resolutions aren't even close to that.
Yeah.
Well, that's because we have a standing resolution on snow removal from 2000. I did reach out to Tom and got his opinion on this. We talked about maybe doing some sort of a map. He discourages that unless we put a snow emergency route in place. He discourages that unless you have an in-town tow person who can tow vehicles,
A way to enforce it is what you're
and a
saying.
way to enforce it, exactly. So he would stay away from a map and stick to the verbiage the way it is. I've included in the back, just a little FAQ that we did last year with all that heavy snow. That's what went out in the paper last year. Spoke with Bill, this is still the plan that they stick to. It's the plan they've used since he worked there day one. I don't see a reason to change it at this point. I know we wanted to talk about it. I just wanted to make sure you knew that there was a standing resolution
Okay.
already in order for snow removal.
And now that you're ready for it, Republic will get that snow again for.
And free to God, you never get that much snow again, ever,
I hope this was it.
in my lifetime.
So,
Well, no, I meant last year. That 5 inches was great. It's almost gone. I mean, it was wet. It was perfect. They got powder up north. They didn't get any moisture. At least we got some moisture. And I can tell you that the cemetery is still accepting moisture at this point. So the ground's still pretty open, is what I mean.
Right.
So,
It was needed because it's been dry. So,
Mhm.
yeah.
so this is what we will continue. I will probably do just a little reminder on our Facebook page and the website and newspaper of the snow removal reminder page. Just, as we move into this snow season again, this is our practices. you want to see the resolution come into the office.
Okay. All right, so we don't need to do anything with this.
No, just, I put action on there in case there was a,
If we need.
if there was a
we
change
it.
or something from 2000, it has been a while. Since 2000, it's been 23 years, but I did have Tom as well. I got Tom's opinion as well on it, so.
Okay. All right.
Did you say, do we have to do anything? Since you didn't say anything, we can
No.
move on?
Thanks for keeping us in the loop. All right, action on bills and claims. Oh, I will not have writer's cramp tomorrow.
I move to accept bills and claims in the amount of $198,762.34.
Second.
Andrea moved, Kimberly seconds that we accept bills and claims the amount of $198,762.34. Any discussion? Andrea, how to go?
Yep.
Sam?
Yes.
Jerry?
Yep.
Yes. Motion carried. We are adjourned at 7:26. You ladies get better.
Yes.